Hello, Shell Point. You might remember last year we were out in the water with Captain Rick Martin here. He had a little boat called the Red Lightning, and he has recently upgraded to this new beautiful ship. It's called the Water Bug. For a bug, it's pretty big bug. But once again, we thought we'd give you a little tour because Captain Rick is always ready to take folks out on rides, and this might be your next boat ride. So tell us about the boat, Rick.
Well, this was built in Italy. It's a 2001, and it must have been brought over here somehow. I'm the third owner. I was over at Pincher's when I came out the front door, or the water side, and this was right at the end of the pier.
Ah, that's when you spotted it.
For sale.
Ah.
So I went down to look at it.
So is that love at first sight?
Yes, pretty much. I've never had one this fancy and or this expensive, but we got the price down that it was affordable.
Well, great.
A lot different than what he was asking originally.
Right.
But so
What
I'm
the market
satisfied.
would bear, huh?
Yes, there you go.
All right, well, glad you won on that score.
It only takes 8 people though.
Only 8 people. And you've got twin diesels, right?
Twin diesels, 165 each.
So, very safe, substantial boat with lots of redundancy on it.
This is a 25-foot with a 10-foot beam.
Even though it's like a launch, this is a substantial craft. How much does it weigh?
Yes. It weighs about 15,000 pounds.
That's like about 3 tons.
Yeah.
That's a pretty big hunk of boat here.
And it's got sleeping for 3 down inside. Cabin's got a little kitchenette and toilet.
Everything you need.
Yes.
So it's a very stable, safe craft, and it's beautifully fit out. I love the beautiful deck on it. So is this teak? Is that what we're walking on? This is all teak.
Yes.
Beautiful. Beautiful. So what got you into boating?
Well, I was born and raised on the water.
And where was that?
That was in Spring Lake, Michigan.
Oh, yes.
So I've always been on the water wherever I live. I've got to have the boat right there, throw off a couple lines and be able to head out.
Yeah.
And I've been in the Coast Guard Auxiliary. I just retired last month. I've been with them 29 years.
Wow.
As a volunteer, search and rescue and that type of thing. And after I retired from my first job, moved to Lake Lanier, Georgia, where I got my 100-ton master's captain's license, and then I've been driving boats commercially ever since then until we moved to Shell Point.
What kind of commercial boats were they?
115, 120-foot triple-deck houseboats.
Wow.
And I was captain for Towboat US for 7 years.
Wow.
And 16 years I drove a 40-foot catamaran, taking kids out on field trips for all the towns of Georgia.
Wow.
Kindergarten through high school.
It was on Lake Lanier.
On Lake Lanier.
Beautiful lake.
And so I take out 30 and 40 kids every day.
Wow.
And I really enjoyed that.
So I know, Rick, you've really enjoyed taking folks out for rides. I know it's one of your great joys. Do you have any idea about how many folks you took out on Red Lightning?
No, I usually went out with 8 to 12 people, and at least once a week. Now I've been going out 2 and 3 times a week with this one, and so I take 6 and 7 people with me, and we normally head over to a restaurant of some type.
So if folks want to come out for a ride, what's the procedure?
Just give me a call at 239-940-4808, and I'll put you on the calendar.
Now, it must be really expensive to take a ride in this boat.
Yes. Costs nothing.
Nothing?
I've got to be out here anyway, so I'd like to have company. I don't like to go out by myself with nobody to talk to.
So, there you go, folks. That's a bargain of a lifetime. A free outing on such a beautiful craft as the Water Bug here. Yours for a phone call. And Captain Rick, You must be booked months in advance. What kind of advance warning do you need to set up a cruise out here in the beautiful waters of Southwest Florida?
Well, if I'm home, I need 10 minutes notice.
10 minutes. 10 minutes, folks. He is Johnny on the spot. All right, and we're equipped with a radio too, so you know you're always safe with Captain Rick. Well, thank you, Rick. Really,
Yes, sir.
really appreciate the ride. Hey,
Okay.
what's that number again if folks want to call and take an outing with you?
239-940-4808.
There you go. Come on out and take a boat ride with Captain Rick.